Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And today is a speculation video, everybody's favorite. Listen to Joker rant and rant about something dumb that he's going to be wrong about, because I generally am pretty wrong about things. So going over the producer letter that came out at the beginning of the half anniversary, we had these scheduled for future releases, and the list is interesting, and I've done a video on this bullet point already. This bullet point is cool, but I'm not going to make a video on it. But today, we're here to talk about this bullet point, plus a new way to strengthen characters. A sixth status board will be added. So that is referring to the ability release board on every single unit. So let's just open Shizu right here. And ability release. You can see that we have 5 different levels of releasing, from stat boosting, awakening, whatever you would like to call it from any kind of game, hidden potential. But these are the incremental stat boosts that at the very end boost your ultimate damage by a certain percentage. So, based on this producer's letter, they are stating that they will add a 6th board here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. However, the interesting thing is that the 5th board you can only unlock after acquiring dupes of a character, because if you acquire a unit at level 80, let's go down to one of my level 80 units, my poor 80. Yeah, Leon. I haven't pulled any of you. If we go to Awaken, ability release, that's what I meant, I cannot unlock these insufficient level because I need to be level 84, and this one needs level 88, and this one needs 96, and this one needs level 100. And the only way to do that is to awaken your character using dupes or shards. So this is getting to 1-5 awakening will get you to level 84, which means that you can unlock a few of these, level 84, 84, 88, 84. And then as you acquire more dupes up to level 100, you can fill out the rest of this board until you can get level 100 and finally get that big boost to your ult right here, that 20%. But if they're going to unlock a 6th board, that means that they're going to lock that board behind dupes, but the level cap is only 100. We can only get 5 dupes for a unit to get them to this maximum board. So it's time to power creep the game, ladies and gentlemen. We've already seen it with the new Milim and Veldora and Hero. These units are very good. They eclipse almost everything that has come out in the game thus far. And it makes sense. It was the half anniversary. They want people to summon, and they're gonna make very good units to get you to summon, which it did very well, because the Masked Hero, probably either number 1 or number 2 on best supports of the game, probably number 1. And then you have down here, we have the new Space Milim, who is one of the best DPS units in the game, if not the best, depending on your view. And then we have Protector Veldora, who is a very good protector. He is a little limited to leading space because a third of his passive is only boosting space, but he's still very useful. So they've already power crept this game, and the previous month was the Earth meta, and Hakuro is probably fighting for number 2 spot maybe, on the Protector list as far as overall usability. And the combination of Hakuro and the Earth Benimaru down here, and the Earth Valentine is very strong. So we started to see power creep in the Earth meta, and then the Space meta came and blew the current metas out of the water. And we still haven't gotten their second banner yet, as of recording. So I cannot wait to see. We know that it's going to be Carrion. We know that from the data mine. We don't know what his skill set looks like. But if they want him to sell, they're going to make him on par or better than Milim and the Masked Hero. And I can't wait for that. But what about all these level 100 units? What about adding 6th ability boards to all of them, which requires more dupes? Well, It's a whale game at that point, my friends, because, there are some free-to-play players that do have level 100 units, and they have extra shards for them. So if I go into my items and into my awakening items, you'll see that I have quite a few 5-star shards. 3 Benimarus, 3 Rangas, 2 Shizus, 1 Windmillum, 2 Hakuros, 1 Earthmillum. I have an extra dupe of the Traveler, because that was the free one, and I couldn't use it. Cool. But these are going to become very important once that 6th board releases, which we don't have a date for it yet. We don't know when this is coming. But it is very safe to assume that when that board does come, we're going to have probably another 4 or 5 levels of ability releasing onto your units, which probably means that we're going to see a new maximum level of 120. 120. So that's more stats, more ult damage based on this orb right here. And you can split it up again between, 5 levels. 4, 8, 12, well, yeah. Yeah, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. So, should you begin saving your 5-star dupes now? Because you can go into the shop, right? The ability always exists where you can trade in your 5-star shards for units that are useless because you have them duped out. And you could trade them for these, and then you can shard up another unit. I mean, you can certainly do that. But with the news that we are getting the 6th board, is it really a smart idea to do so? I don't know. It kind of depends on how you feel about your box. Are you okay with spending these dupes to shard up other units that are more important? Maybe. I personally am probably going to start saving all of my dupes in preparation for this 6th board. That way, when it comes, we can take a look back at my items again, and we will be able to get Benimaru up 3 dupe levels. We'll be able to get Gazel up a dupe level. At the rate I pull Windmillums and Hakuros, I'm going to get them maxed out like first. And Trainees, the 3 right here. Space Rima's going up 2 levels. Ranga's going up 3. I guess, yeah. This is important, though. So I'm going to hold on to all of these shards now, so that when it does come, I can immediately feed them all in and not have them be useless. I could sell all of them tomorrow night or the next day and get some 5-star shards and feed them into another unit, but I don't really feel like doing that, because who would I feed them into? I could do Velzard, sure. I could do Valentine. I could do Benimaru Valentine. They're very good units, right? You cause me so much pain. Or I could finish up Veldora. Who knows? I could do one of those things. I could do all of those things with that many dupes. I have shards still. But that's the thing. I have shards. Personally, I have 13 of them, if I remember seeing that correctly. Which means I could get Veldora up to 100. And I could get Shuna or Beretta up to 100. But I'm not, because one, they're general pool. And now you are too. But I'm going to save my 6-star shards. For all 5-star shards. For all these units that are maxed out. Because I want them to be the most powerful. And if that means holding on to them and not exchanging them for crystals down here for these units, I'm totally fine. Because they will be added. I mean, your general banner, your general banner, your general banner now. You will be soon. Well, not soon, but you will be. You will be. You will be. You are, actually. You 3 are general banners now. You are. Your ass. Your ass too, actually. So the Wind, Dark, and Fire units are already in the general pool. So I will pull them eventually. It's just a matter of time. And the Water, Earth, Light units will be added eventually as well. So I'm not too fussed about trying to level these units up when they do what I want them to do already. And I don't really care about leveling them up. I care about having my mainline units. I care about having you duped up as much as possible. I care about having you duped up, and you duped up, and you duped up. Because you give very strong stat boost, and you give very good protection skill traits. So that is something else we have to talk about, is if they increase the level and the dupe quality and the quantity, will we see a... Why did I just do that to go back to the same screen? Will we see a third level of the protection trait? So what if this goes up to like 15 points now? At probably, what would you say? At level 120. Or, well, at level 112. And it goes up by... It goes up to like 13 at level 104. Say, if we keep that kind of same pattern. That's going to be really powerful. Because we have 33 points that you can start with now. And if you get it up to 15 points for each of them, that's 30 points on 2. And you get another 15 points in, you're looking at just shy of a whole meter to start out the game, the battle with. So that could be very strong, which is why I'm going to start holding on to these dupes. I suggest you do the same, but again, it all depends on your box and how you value your units. And if you're not even close to leveling up and maxing out anybody, then one, I suggest you keep feeding your dupes in. But if you only have like one 5-star unit and you pull a dupe of them, I don't really see a problem with selling those shards to get your other units duped up first. Make your box more powerful. You're not going to need 120 level units yet. You'll get there eventually. You will get there. I promise you, you will. Play the game. Have fun. Summon wisely. Don't blow your crystals on every single banner that ever comes out. Don't be me. Live vicariously through me in my summons and my shafting. And play the game and enjoy. You'll get there eventually. But that's it from me, guys. Let me know what you think about the release of this 6th ability board. And how do you think the game will be affected by that, besides the standard power creep? Like, what do you think could come that will make this a requirement that it be added into the game? That's it from me. Take it easy, and I'll see you guys later.